Hello, welcome back to Racing Dudes Trivia. I am your humble host, Magic, and each Tuesday before a Kentucky Derby prep race, esteemed panelists from the world of horse racing compete for bragging rights representing the Racing Dudes each and every week. It's Aaron Halterman. He picks winners from every race at every track every single day at racingdudes.com. Competing against Aaron once again, it's Amber Reeves, a.k.a. Shoddy. Shoddy took Aaron to the limit last week in the Risen Star Stakes Trivia. It made him sweat like he'd bet the under in the Super Bowl there. Shoddy, welcome back to the show. As an Arkansas bred, how do you feel about your chances here?
I'm really excited. If you didn't know, the Rebel Stakes is kind of why I even found the Racing Dudes in the first place. It was a race that my family went to pretty much every year since 2005, maybe. So kind of excited. It's definitely my favorite race at Oaklawn to go to.
So Shoddy's been going every year since 2005. Aaron, how long have you been going to the Rebel?
Boy, first one was 2009. 2009 when Willie won it, and oh gosh, I hope I didn't give anything away right there, Magic. But that was the first time I went. I was actually Jared's first time at a racetrack. Period. Was at the Rebel in 2009, and yeah, I mean it's weird because you do have the bigger race of the Arkansas Derby, but there's no doubt the Rebel is the most fun I've ever had at a track, and it happens like almost every time I go. Something crazy happens at the Rebel.
Well, if you're new here, here's how this crazy game works. I'm going to ask 10 multiple choice questions about an upcoming Kentucky Derby prep race. And of course, this week, it's the Rebel Stakes at Oaklawn Park. These contestants will have 10 seconds before giving their answers. The 11th and final question is a bonus betting round. In the end, the contestant with the most points wins. Speaking of most points, last week, these two set the show record for a combined 34 points when Aaron won 18-16. But we'll see if Shoddy turns the tables because every contestant who can beat Aaron returns for the championship game. It focuses on the Kentucky Derby itself and awards the final winner with a big prize. We've already had two people beat Aaron. We'll see if Shoddy can get it in attempt number 2. For everyone at home who's playing during the game, keep track of your own score. Let us know at the end of the show how you did. And without further ado, let's get it. Question 1. Since 2013, how many Rebel winners have won a Triple Crown race? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Those answers one more time. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Answers on the screen, please. Both say A. That is correct. American Pharaoh, the one and only Rebel winner to win a Triple Crown race. And, well, you know, he won 3 of them. So you guys got that one correct. Tied up at 1-1, heading into question 2. Since 2013, how many trainers have won multiple editions of the Rebel? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Those answers one more time. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? All right, answers on the screen, please. You both said B. That's correct. Yeah, Bob Baffert, of course, wins pretty much every Kentucky Derby prep race at Oaklawn multiple times, and also Todd Pletcher, the other trainer. So good job on that one. We're tied up at 2, heading into question 3. Since 2013, how many times has jockey John Court won the Rebel? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Those answers one more time. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Aaron's laughing. I think he knows this one. Show me your answers there. You both said B. That's correct. Aaron, why are you laughing at my questions?
No, I'm not laughing at the question. I'm laughing at the subject matter and maybe what happened after one of the Rebels that he won. But anyway, that's for off air.
I was going to say, I don't know this story.
You can find out that story by subscribing to the Racing Dudes OnlyFans. We're tied up at 3 points apiece, heading into question 4, heading into another high-scoring game. But question 4, since 2013, trainer Bob Baffert has won the Rebel 5 times with 4 jockeys. Who was his only multiple winning rider? Is it A, Mike Smith, B, Victor Espinoza, C, Martin Garcia, or D, Joel Rosario? Those answers one more time. Is it A, Mike Smith, B, Victor Espinoza, C, Martin Garcia, or D, Joel Rosario? All right, answers on the screen, please. You both said D. You both got it correct. Joel Rosario, back-to-back years for Bob Baffert. Well, We're definitely on our way to a high-scoring game. It is tied up at 4-4 after
Mike
4
Smith
questions.
is gonna get me again.
I can guarantee there are no epicenter questions in this one. You don't have to worry about that. As hard as I tried. Question number 5. Since 2013, which horse holds the fastest winning time in the Rebel? Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Magnum Moon, C, Omaha Beach, or D, Nadal? Those horses one more time. Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Magnum Moon, C, Omaha Beach, or D, Nadal? Those answers on the screen, please. Boy, you two were ready for this one. It's correct. Omaha Beach, the fastest winning time in the Rebel since 2013, beat Magnum Moon by about a quarter of a second, who also had a super fast time there. Tied up 5-5, heading into question 6. Since 2013, which horse holds the slowest winning time in the Rebel? Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Long Range Toddy, C, Unoho, or D, Nadal? Those horses one more time. Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Long Range Toddy, C, Unoho, or D, Nadal? See if I got you on this one. Answers up, please. You both said A. That's correct. Yeah. American Pharoah, the slowest winning time. The first Triple Crown winner in 37 years. One of the dude's all-time favorite horses. Slowest winning time in the Rebel since 2013. Aaron, you knew that one? That's incredible. Just a story.
Well, the track was just atrocious, so bad, and they weren't ready for it. It didn't rain all day, like it rained mid-card, so that was a lot of it. He also lost a shoe in that race. A lot of people don't know that either, but he did.
Thought maybe I could trip you up with the one-eyed wonder Unoho, who was 0.09 of a second faster than American Pharoah, winning his Rebel Stakes.
Yet we still see people talk about times like they mean something in racing.
Yeah.
Very true. There's important as gallop outs, right? We're tied up 6-6, heading into question 7. Since 2013 and including partnerships, who is the only owner to win multiple editions of the Rebel? Is it A, Zayat Stables, B, Watson, Pegram, and Whiteman, C, Willis Horton, or D, Gary and Mary West? Is it A, Zayat Stables, B, Watson, Pegram, and Whiteman, C, Willis Horton, or D, Gary and Mary West? All right, answers on the screen, please. You both said C. That's correct.
Dang it, Aaron.
That was tougher. That's tougher.
I hate when you look stressed, and I'm like, man, I got this one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't want to say anything because I might give away other answers, so I'm not gonna say a word.
True.
Be careful on that one. We're tied up 7-7. We'll see if we can break the tie here with question 8. As of today, how many runners from the 2023 Rebel are graded stakes winners?
Ooh.
Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Those answers one more time. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? All right, answers on the screen. You both said A. Well, the tie's not broken, even though you both got it wrong. The answer's 4. The Superfecta from the 2023 Rebel. All 4 horses are graded stakes winners. Confidence Game, the winner. Of course, he's a graded stakes winner. Red Route 1, Reincarnate, and Verifying. All graded stakes winners.
Man, good question.
That was a good question. Yeah.
Well, I tripped you up, but the problem is I tripped up both of you. We're still tied 7-7. Heading into question 9. Speaking of the 2023 Rebel, how many runners from the 2023 Rebel raced in that year's Kentucky Derby?
Ugh.
Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? His answers one more time. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? All right, answers on the screen. Shoddy says C. Aaron says B. We're breaking the tie because Shoddy got it correct. 3 of those 4 horses from the Superfecta in the Rebel raced in that year's Kentucky Derby. Confidence Game, Reincarnate, and Verifying. And 2 of those 3 horses partially responsible for that stupid wicked pace that we saw that.
Yeah.
Well, if you bet Mage, you loved that pace. I shouldn't say that. I say stupid wicked as in it was way too fast for them to be going a mile and a quarter.
I thought Confidence Game didn't run. I thought he got hurt before the race.
Confidence Game, that the decision was made to skip all preps between the Rebel and the Kentucky Derby, and then which probably hurt his chances in the Kentucky Derby, let's be honest.
That, and he was crippled, obviously. I don't think he raced again after that. So sorry.
Well, the tie has been broken, I should say. Shoddy leads with 8, Aaron with 7. All the pressure on Shoddy as we move into the 10th and final question before the betting round. Question 10. The Rebel was split into 2 divisions in 2019. You guys love this question so much about the Risen Star, I had to bring it back with a slight change. Which of the following jockeys did not ride in both of those races?
Oh.
Is it A, Mike Smith, B, Flavian Pratt, C, Ricardo Santana Jr., or D, Joel Rosario? Rebel was split into two divisions in 2019. Which of the following jockeys did not ride in both races? Is it A, Mike Smith, B, Flavian Pratt, C, Ricardo Santana Jr., or D, Joel Rosario? For the last time before the betting round, answers up, please. Shoddy says C, Aaron says D. We're tied back up. Joel Rosario, the only jockey of those 4 that did not ride in both races.
Dang.
Man, that was a guess. I feel very lucky right now. That was a total guess.
I'm throwing it again. No.
I'm glad you feel lucky. I was finally excited that we had the tie broken. I was like, all right, at least we won't go into this betting round tied up here. But it's going to make things very interesting because in final betting round, think of it like Final Jeopardy. You can bet as many points as you want up to the amount that you've earned. Then each of you will text that to me privately. After I ask the question, you will have 10 seconds before giving your answer. Aaron, you currently have 8 points. Shoddy, you also currently have 8 points. Please text the amount of points you wish to wager now. All right, the wagers are in. Here is the final question. Since 2013, who was the only Rebel winner to end his career undefeated? Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Nadal, C, Magnum Moon, or D, Malagasy? Those horses one more time. Is it A, American Pharoah, B, Nadal, C, Magnum Moon, D, Malagasy? All right, before you answer, Aaron, you had 8 points. You wagered all 8 points. Shoddy, you also had 8 points. You also wagered all 8 points. So, for the final time, unless we have it to go to the tiebreaker, which I have one ready, answers on the screen, please. You both said B, Nadal. You're both correct.
Yeah.
It is Nadal. And it is career 4 for 4. American Pharoah, of course, lost the Travers Stakes. Magnum Moon lost the Kentucky Derby. And Malagasy, I think, lost several times after that.
Yeah. He went backwards.
Well, I was hoping one of you would go backwards instead of forwards, but we're going into the tiebreaker. First time on the show that we're doing this. So Aaron and Shoddy each have 16 points. This is going to be not points related. So the tiebreaker in overtime. Aaron, you are going to have 10 seconds to guess what American Pharoah's winning margin was for the 2015 Rebel. Oh. And then after you make your guess, Shoddy will have 10 seconds to guess if she thinks that the correct margin is longer or shorter than what you guessed. Does that make sense?
Do both teams get the ball first? What are the overtime rules? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Aaron, you're on the clock. American Pharoah's winning margin for the 2015 Rebel. I should also say, if you guess it right on the dot, you will automatically win. Shoddy won't be able to guess, because if Shoddy guesses higher or lower,
yes, I understand.
That's called a home field advantage, Shoddy. It's also called he writes my paychecks. I'm sorry.
Okay, Magic.
All right, Aaron.
I understand.
What's the winning margin?
I know the whole number. No, I don't, actually. That's been too long. I know the Arkansas Derby one. I'll go 6.5 lengths.
All right, Shoddy, was it longer? So, 6 3/4 would be longer or anything beyond that. Or is it shorter, which would be 6 1/4 or fewer?
I'll go with longer.
And your winner, Aaron Halterman! The correct margin, 6 1/4 lengths.
Oh,
You almost got it right on the dot.
Well, I almost gave it away because I said I know the whole number, which I did. I knew it was 6 something. But I thought, no, I don't, because that would totally give it away. So, yeah, I knew it was 6 something. When you've rewatched that race, when you're in the winner's circle of that race, you kind of memorize what happened there. So, yeah.
A little bit of a flex there. Well, Shoddy.
Well,
Shoddy. You got 16 points last time, and it was good enough to be within 2 of the winner. This time you got 16, and that tied you with the winner. You just got nailed in overtime. Maybe third time is going to be the charm for you here.
when's she coming back?
I'm trying to think what's
Arkansas
the next race
Derby.
we're gonna
I
have.
don't know.
Arkansas? You did good with the Risen Star, so I don't think this is Arkansas related. We could do it again.
It's true.
Shoddy proving that if you study hard, you're going to do a good job. Kids, stay in school, study hard. That's what we're trying to tell you. Shoddy will be back. We'll find a good time for her to come back and face Aaron, because that's just back-to-back weeks where you have absolutely nailed it. Any other time, any other show, you would have beaten Aaron with 16 points. So you're there. We've just got to find the right track for you to do it at. But thank you so much for coming back on. Tell everybody one more time what your role is with the Racing Dudes and how you're helping us bring the joy of horse racing to the masses.
Well, the Discord has been really great. It's been a lot of fun in there. Almost 50 members, just constant chatter. And then doing some short form media. So if you've ever seen YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Insta Reels, just kind of cutting down and monitoring that and having fun with some of the live show moments, which there are many, of course, if you are ever in the live chat, that just deserve to be highlighted. So that's kind of what's going on there.
Well, Shoddy is great on and off screen here. What are you showing us there, Aaron? Oh, the Discord.
Discord. All kinds of tickets on the screen right now at Turfway for today on the Discord. So if you want
we talk all tracks, too. Turfway, Delta Downs, Fairgrounds, Santa Anita. We're all over the place. We'd love to have you join us there and over at racingdudes.com. Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Horse Racing Trivia Tuesday. For Aaron Halterman, Shoddy, Jared Welch, Mike Somich, Dr. Miranda, Vinny, Blond, and everyone else with the Racing Dudes team, I've been Magic. We'll see you next time here on Horse Racing Trivia Tuesday.